Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you, and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Blockchain, what up? Roll the corn. Respect my kicks. We know the truth now. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, put the corn in the chat. Mad Arthur, what's up? Prophetess, Jeriel, Big Chief Slim, what up? Top Mary, California. Brian, Trenton, New Jersey, what up, bro? Sis, Big Chief Slim. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. We know the truth now. Danae, love you and I'm in love with you. Mississippi in the building. You're in the right spot, Danae, because we got Mississippi artifacts coming up. It's finna be deep. 205 Bama boy, what up? Y'all follow one Danae. Akira, what's up, family? Simply Denise, what's up? Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, and put the corn in the chat. Farmer Bloodline, roll the corn. Ruth, what up? How you doing? Cincinnati Grizzly, Rashad Poet in the building. Follow Rashad Poet, go get the book. Somebody been lying. Just chill. Roll the corn. We know the truth. I love you and I'm in love with you. I love you and I'm in love with you. Roll the corn. How y'all feeling today? Put the corn in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Rudy Ray, LA, California, what up? Bree, appreciate the follow. Just chill, appreciate it, bro. Now, today, I'm going to talk about these artifacts I've been had for a while because I figured out that you got to go to, they are selling our artifacts on private auctions on the internet. They're selling our artifacts of the mound builders on private auctions on the internet. And I had to throw in some type of, I made up an email and threw it in there and they let me in. And they let me in, right? Because I kept seeing these artifacts that didn't look like nothing else I ever seen before. So they wouldn't let me in and look at them. So I gave them an email. They approved me. And they let me in and see what they selling on the artifacts of mound builders, ancient American artifacts, right? That they don't put in museums. They sold between rich white people who just keep them in their house. I don't know why, it's strange, but do what they really do. Now, let's go to to the auction. Let's go to the auction. Roll the coin. Let's go look what they doing. Right here. Rare Mississippi pottery. The Rawlite collection, the God offering. It's only one of them. One sold. That's all they had. This is a original artifact from the mounds. Rare pottery, Mississippi. God offering. Roll the coin. Now, before I get deep into what I'm going to show y'all, let's look. We have to look at what they doing, people. Now, look at this artifact. Let me blow this up. Somebody flag on my page, but I don't give a damn. You can't stop the truth. You can flag all you want. TikTok, I already know I ain't even talking to y'all no more. So ain't no use you trying to hate on the people learn the truth, trying to flag the page, because TikTok don't even care about you. Because they know I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. Because you don't even exist in my world, so why would I talk about y'all? I'm talking to my people about our history. That's it. So ain't no hate. I love you, I'm in love with you, hunter gatherer. Go hunt and gather. Now, a God offering. A melanated ancient American with a plant offering back to earth, the Great Spirit. This is what this means. As you see, the gold line stands for the sun. The green or the blue stands for the primordial waters. So sun, water, lines, offering of a plant during the spring, back to Mother Earth, the Great Spirit. That's what this means. Roll the coin. Now, before I keep going, let me show y'all something, because people ain't putting this together, but I got to put it all together so you can understand it. Now, you see that red and blue, that gold and blue lines on the clothing of the Mississippian? That's the same thing as the headdress on the Egyptian. Sun and primordial water lines. It's the same exact meaning, people. Same meaning. That's where they come from. Sun, primordial water, headdress of the Egyptian. Go back to the Mississippian. Same gold and blue color. Same meaning. Great Spirit offering of crops. Now, it's the same damn culture. They can go play with somebody else. And look at how the people look. This ain't no Native American. Why they got Mississippian pottery and mounds with our people on it? I'm finna show you. Now, to prove my point, let's look at the bottom. The corn, God offering, Mississippian pottery, Mississippian mound builder pottery, God corn offering. They know what it is, people. They know exactly what this stuff is. They selling it on the black market to each other. Now, let's go to Egypt real quick. Ancient Egyptians frequently made plant offerings to their gods. Plants, flowers, crops, rebirth, agriculture, fertility. It's the same damn thing. When you look at this, then you go look at this, it's the same damn thing. Worship ritual ceremonies, ancient Egypt, flowers are used as an offering to the gods. Flowers used as an offering to the gods. Corn offering Mississippian to the god. It's the same culture, people. Same culture. What's different? One is ancient, one is older than the other one. It's the same teacher from same ancestors, same shit. Same thing. Now, let's go a little deeper. Let's flip the pottery over and look at the other side of the Mississippian pottery. Let's flip it over. This is on the other side of the pottery. Now we got the God offering with the corn during the spring, just like Egypt. Let's flip it over. Now, I studied this for months, and I kept getting 13 out of it because the Maya numbers and the Egyptian numbers are the same also. But it hit me last night. It's not numbers, people. I got a download last night about 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I called Rashad Poet, Casey Macon. I just needed to ask somebody what they think about this because something ain't right. Somebody been lying, Rashad. Now, 1, 2, 3, 2 slashes. So I'm like, I seen this before in Egypt, but it's not going along with a number system. It's going along with something bigger than that. So, okay, cool. LINY sent me this receipt. I think somebody sent me this receipt, but it's on the walls in Egypt, right? See, can I find it? Right here. I see the line with 3 dots in Egypt, and I see the 2 lines with 3 dots on the Mississippian pottery. I'm thinking it's numbers, but it's not. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me research and find out what this means. Let's keep going. When I get to researching, I run across this. The line with 3 dots. Ta. Oh, shit. Now I'm like, whoa, hold on. Ain't no way the Mississippian got tar on their artifacts. Ain't no way. A melanated Mississippian mound builder got tar, the bar with 3 dots on the artifacts. So now I gotta look at it a little different. I'm just showing y'all how I think, how I study. Look at it different, Truth. Something is there that ain't nobody peeped out. But what the 2 lines mean with the 3 dots? Let's go find it. Roll the coin. Now, I keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. The 2 bars represent the 2 lands. The 2 bars represent the 2 lands. The bowl represents Lord, and the 2 bars represent 2 lands. Now, as I'm figuring this out, let me go to the walls in Egypt and see can I find 2 bars with the 3 dots, the Lord of the 2 lands, and let's see what that means, right? Let's keep going. Crazy work. So I go here. Amun-Ra, Lord of the throne of the two lands, translated in Egypt on the wall. Let's blow that up. Let's blow that up. Let's blow that up. Let's blow that up. The Lord of the two lands, there go the bar, there go the bar, 3 dots. The bowl stands for Lord. This is Ayin. Lord with the bowl, 3 dots of grain, 2 bars, 2 different lands. Put the coin in the chat if you with me. Put the coin in the chat if you with me. Do I need to start over? Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Put the coin in the chat. Because I don't want nobody to misunderstand what I'm trying to show you. Okay. 2 bars specifically means 2 lands. These are 3 grains, right? 2 bars, 3 grains represents Ta, 2 lands. Now, let's go look at the bowl real quick, so I don't want y'all to misunderstand what I'm trying to show you. Now, here go the bowl. Roll the coin. Here go the bowl right here. Lord. See it? Lord of 2 lands. But I didn't stop there. I had to find it again. I had to find it again on the walls. Bar 3 dots. So this ain't no coinky dink. This the truth. Now, what does the 2 lands stand for? Right? Now we get into what the 2 lands stand for. I might have to shrink this down. Hold on. Yep, I'm going to shrink it down. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Now we get into what the 2 lands stand for. I might have to shrink this down. Hold on. Yep, I'm going to have to shrink it down. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Put a 2 in the chat, 2 in the chat, 2 in the chat, 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat, 2 in the chat, 2 in the chat. Y'all hear me? We good? We good? We good? We good? We good? Okay. What does the 2 lands stand for? Let's go check it out. 2 lands. The Egyptians chose a thin, flat shape for the land hieroglyph. Often 3 small circles, which are the sign of granules, were added. Land was grainy soil under their feet. It was a physical fact, not political one. When an Egyptian moved from the Nile Valley to the desert, from the black land to the red land, they were already leaving their country. Black land, red land. Black land is the original Kemet. Red land is the desert. They're telling you right there. Nile Valley to the desert. Black land is Kemet. Red land is desert land. Deep. Let's go back and look at the pottery before I move on. Let's go back and look at the pottery before I move on. 2 lands, Ta, red and black land. What these 2 colors is right here on top of the pottery? What's the 2 colors on top of the pottery, people? Come on with it. Red land, black land, right? Red and black. The symbolism is right in our face, but we gotta start understanding it, right? Now, let's get to another point. Roll the coin. Let me go check something else. Stick with me. This is crazy. Stick with me, stick with me. Now, this is in Mississippi. Let's go look at Egypt again, because I don't believe in coincidences in ancient times. Ancient Egyptians specifically used red and black paint to symbolize their geographical realities. They called the Nile Valley Kemet the Black Land, and the harsh surrounding desert, Deshret, just like Rashad Poet said, Deshret, the Red Land, the Lord of Two Lands. They want to teach us. Now let's see if we see some pottery with red and black on it. I'm pulling this up fresh off the right. This is just studying it right in your face. Roll the coin. Red lead, red ochre, dark red, demi, blood red dye ions used to create flesh tones symbolize red was associated with both fire and blood. That ain't what I'm looking for, but as you can see, they got the red and black. They used the red and black. Right there. Now, why is the Mississippian using the red and black with the same red and black tone, earth tones of the land on top of the pottery? It's the same thing, people. These people got us fucked up. They got us fucked up bad. These same people, same belief system, same teaching, same pottery, same meanings. Now, let's go back to this. The Black Land, Kemet, Red Land Desert. Egypt's kingdom was already called the Two Lands, they say, or Tawa, and each king was called Lord of the Two Lands. Neb, Tawa, right? Let's go look at Neb Tawa. Roll the coin. Tawa, the unification of two lands. You see it? The uniter of two lands, Tawa. Now, I ain't the smartest nigga in the world, but look right here. What the hell is that? Right there. I ain't the smartest nigga in the world. I don't claim to be. But what is that right there? Let me get out the way. I'm going to let y'all answer the question, because I'm still studying it. Roll the coin. Right there. What the hell is that? Now, let's keep looking. Tawa. What is that? What the hell is that? I know I ain't going crazy, bro. What the? Tawa? The unification of two lands? The lotus and corn? I might be wrong, but I ain't too far from the truth. I'm closer than and somebody ever got. I know that's a fact. Now, this shit is crazy, man. Now, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking, y'all. Tawa, the two lands. They go to plow right there. They go Zayin, the plow right there. The people who bought the plow to the red land. They bought the grain also. Now, let's go back. Let's go back and break all of it down, right? Let's go back and break all of it down. Ta, what they represent, y'all? Ta, land, what they represent? What this represent right here? Give it to me now. Not Lord. That one don't represent Lord. Mound. Mound. That one don't represent Lord. That's mound. Ta, mound. What does the snake represent? The upside down one is Lord. That one is mound. Noon. Nachas. Now, the jet. The primordial waters represent the snake that came from over the mound of creation in the land of Ta. In Ta, on land. Fire. Fire, fire. Same symbolism. This is the creation story. The land of the primordial mound and the primordial waters. That's exactly what that means. Noon. This is why the Natchez Indians were still called Nachas, coming from these same bloodline of people that was on the land in Mississippi. And they still were there with the snake as their ideology. Let's keep going. That's fire. Let's keep looking a little deeper. Right? Let's keep looking. Now, they try to teach you that the unification of two lands is Upper and Lower Egypt. Upper and Lower Egypt. Written as two flat pieces of land depicted with flat bars with dots underneath representing the sand and grains. The grain is representing grain, people. Planting. They're trying to teach us that it's Upper and Lower Egypt. But Upper and Lower Egypt is still all the desert. Why would you call Upper Egypt? But they try to teach it as if the Nile Delta is the Kemet, right? But what if they talking about two whole different lands, which I think they talking about? I think they talking about two whole different continents. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. The very first thing to emerge from the waters was the primordial mound. Noon is the chaotic ocean. referred to as the hill of emergence. The mound represents the first solid piece of ordered land stability and the birthplace of the sun god Atum, from which all life and order begin. The serpent symbolism is noon, the primordial waters, chaotic salty ocean. That's what this symbol means right here. Now, let's go back to Amun-Ra, the Lord of the Throne of the Two Lands. And you get the same Yin, the sun, Ta, two lands, three dots, same meaning. Now they literally try to tell us that the Ra teaching came from the other land. Because when you put two right there, it got to represent the foreign land. It got to represent the foreign land and all the way around it. Now, there go again, the two lands right in our face. Tamari So now I look at it different. They got to be talking about the same thing, people. They got to be. Red and black land on the pot, red and black on the pottery. The same symbolism. The same God offering to the great spirit of earth with crops. Crazy. This shit is deep, y'all. But we're going to keep studying it. We're going to keep studying it because now, they say it's Upper Egypt with this and Lower Egypt with the lotus, right? But what if this represents corn? What if this represents corn? Upper Egypt. Kemet. Shit is wild now. Here you go again. You see it, right? The two lands. Deep. Deep, 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 deep. Now let's go look at something else. Let's go look at something else with it. Now, Egypt believed that everything occurred in balanced pairs. Placing land symbols twice signifies the dual, creating the word of two lands. The hieroglyphic translated to Tawai, T-A-W-Y, right? The pharaoh wore a combined crown to show the rule over both. It merged the white crown of Upper Egypt and the red crown of Lower Egypt. The Simatawa is heavily featured in royal art, often showing two lands. And they say it's papyrus and lotus. That's what they try to teach, right? But I really believe that it's the same meaning. as the Mississippian. I believe it's the same meaning. Now, shout out to Rashad Poet. Shout out to Rashad Poet, right? For the DC video. Now the symbolism is popping out. Hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Now the symbolism is starting to come out. Roll the coin. Why are they using that symbol? And it's the same symbol on this. Same symbol. For this land. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go see something else. Roll the coin. Let's go see something else. Now it says that symbol is the flag of Washington, D.C., designed historic coat of arms of the Washington family. Coat of arms of the Washington family. Civil and state flag. Coat of arms. Coat of arms used by the Washington family. That's what they say it is. But when did that start? $1592. 1592, they say. So if it started in 1592, they was already over here. It was already here in 1592. So their coat of arms don't even go back to where they really originally from. They made their coat of arms over here on this soil. They had to see that symbol somewhere and use that symbol as their coat of arms. Okay, 1346, the first appearance of the family code. Okay, 1346. That's what they say. That's what they say now. 1346, okay. But look at that right there. This is what I be talking about. Washington Manor coat of arms above the entrance of the Soulgrave Manor, England. 14th century, started Glad Shelby Abbey, North Yorkshire. Washington family coat of arms is seen in George Washington's book place. Now, this is where Freemasonry get their symbols from, people. Got to be, right? It gotta be. Charles Dunn, 1924, proposed design for the district flag. Hmm. 1925, the general flag, 2 bars, three stars. Let's keep seeing what else we got. Let me blow this up. Crazy, right? Let's keep looking. It's like they're using the ancient symbolism. Look at that. Then you switch it out to 13 because 13 in the numeral side the numeral side of their design is 13, but it still stands for two lands, Ta, in the beginning. The success of the 13 colonies made them lord of two lands. Is that the symbolism, Rashad? Is it like they took over Africa, they come take over America, now you hit them with we the lord of two lands now. Like the ancient people was. Because all they do is copy our goddamn... So all they do is copy our designs anyway. Look at that. Look at now. Is that a taxation without representation flag? Oh my goodness. Who y'all taxing? You hunter-gatherers. The Washington Capitals. The hockey team. 3 stars. You mother... Oh my goodness. Hold on. This is crazy. Hold on. I gotta ask one more thing, bro. I gotta ask one more thing. George Washington, a devoted Freemason. Roll the corn. All I can say, y'all, all I can say, this shit starting to hurt. It's starting to hurt, y'all. It's starting to hurt. They are using our symbolism against us. They have no culture. Natives, white teeth people, the Moors got a little culture because we mix with them. But for the most part, they are stealing our ancient culture, using it against us today in a newer form. They knew we were self-sufficient in nature. You can take that away from them, you can't control them. Right? You go learn all the old symbolism and you use it right back in their face. Now start to all make sense. Okay, now let me break down what I feel. I showed y'all the book the other day with the Native Americans coming up the Mississippi River and finding the Nahunla giants. Nahunla giants. Mound builders. Nahunla is the same thing as Nachal, which is the first name of the Nile River. Our people took that shit to Egypt. And they used the same symbolism The Mississippian was using the same symbolism as Egypt over here in America on the Mississippi River, because this artifact was found on the Mississippi River in a mound. Now, corn is there. The same Cygnus alignment with the pyramids and the mounds is there. The mound builders had haplogroup A. The Olmecs had haplogroup A. The Egyptians had E1B1A, which is a bloodline coming off of A. Albert Perry had haplogroup A, the oldest DNA on the face of the planet. Now it all makes sense. 65% of melanated American men got the same DNA as Ramses. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. I look on the wall back over there, and brown and copper-colored people are fighting against Africans and Middle Eastern people. It all makes sense. They fought till they couldn't fight no more in Africa. And they finally got taken over. And they became Hebrew slaves. It all makes sense. They leave Egypt and go north and end up in the Levant, Israel area because their kinfolks, the Phoenicians, was already built the city there. And that became the Holy Land. It all makes sense. The Hebrew slave built the pyramid, right? Why the African didn't build it? The so-called Hebrew slave built it. They died right there building it for these other people. They changed all the monuments around for these other people. They changed the belief system for these other people who finally took over that area. It all makes sense. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Roll the corn. It all makes sense. The same copper found on the wrist of a mound builder in Tennessee is the same copper the Phoenician Sidonian was wearing in their burials in Tyre. Same fucking people. Crazy. What I'm telling y'all is we have the greatest ancestry on the planet right here on the Mississippi River. The greatest ancestry on the planet. The first traders, the first ship builders, the first pyramid builders, the first mound builders, the first people with spirituality, the first people with sophisticated agriculture, the first people with astrology, the first people that figured out what all minerals do coming from the earth, alchemy, medicine, surgery, all of that. That's why everybody hates us. We gave everybody their culture. Buddha is our shit. Mahat is ours. All that Naga shit is ours. All that Sumerian shit is ours. Roll the card. It is all coming to the light now. It's all coming to the light. Roll the coin. It's all coming to the light. You come back and demonize nature's people who taught you everything you know. And take over their lands with taxation with no representation. Now, if our ancient ancestors are talking about the land, that means it was ours first. Egypt and Timeri. Timeri first, then Egypt, then the Middle East, the Fertile Crescent. The people they bombing and tearing up their monuments over there in the Middle East, the Arab Muslims, are our ancient burial grounds on their land. The people them Arabs pulling out of Saqqara, Egypt every day with gold and silver are our bloodline coming out of the ground. They putting them in museums, making money off of them. The people they dug out the mounds in the Grand Canyon and all of that were our people. We even got people in Europe and Russia and in Asia buried in mounds, our people. Now this thing way bigger than America. Now it's a world thing. Because now we see the truth. How can we recover? Got to unite and work together, man. That's the first step. I'm going to take some questions, y'all. Y'all hop in the chat. Hop in the chat or put the question in the comments. We got to come together and it's a known fact that it says in these old books that our people must stop these other people. They must stop them. We the only people that can stop them. We the only people that can stop them. Now I'm going to add something to that too. When I go into the mounds in America and I pull out the artifacts, carnelian boat stones. Egyptians had carnelian boat stones. Small boats buried in the mound or in the pyramid. Boat stones. Small carvings of a boat buried with our people. In the mounds in America, we got it. Same material from the earth. They can't be duplicated. They got to be ancestral. If you take a certain stone and make a boat out of it and bury it with the people, they got to be ancestral. They can't be a coincidence. Mica, bitumen, flint, copper. In the old books, it said the mound builders are the first copper workers. Then copper pops up in the Holy Land and in Egypt. America is older age than the other copper workers around the world. They put this in the book now. It's in the books. It's in the books. It's in the books now. Roll the coin. Mound builders, having observed the properties of this metal, invented bronze and introduced it, a thing completed to the dwellers of the Eastern Hemisphere. The Copper Age, Egyptians, Phoenicians. That's our people going over there in the Copper Age. Right? There you go right there. That was created on this land. Then it ends up in Europe and Africa, the Eastern Hemisphere. Facts. Isle Royale, main spot. Now, to show you what I'm talking about, right? Might be before that. Let me see something. The Phoenicians traded copper, and Egypt was getting it. It's the same stuff, right? Now, let me teach y'all something else. Now, let me teach y'all something else. We're finna get roll the corn. Tomuka Indians. Tomuka Indians. Tomuka Indians. I realized long time ago that these words are Spanish. They switched. These not the original words. We have to go back and find the original words of these tribes, and it breaks the code. Tomuka. Let's go back into the books and see what they used to call these tribes. Roll the corn. Timogona. Timogona. Timoguana. Tomuka is believed to be derived from Timogona, a name the coastal Santeriwa chiefdom used for their inland rivals. Santeriwa? Roll the corn. Santeriwa, huh? That's the melanated Indian statue. Right? Santeriwa? Santeriwa. Right here. Santeriwa. Right here. Santeriwa. See, can we pull that up? Tomuka Indian. They identify him as an indigenous inhabitant of the American Mississippi region, evidenced by a copper engraving from the 16th century. Santeriwa. Emeralds from the Carolinas, copper from America, and gold. Now, let's go back to the word. He's a Mississippian, but it's Florida, right? Santeriwa. So Tomuka is Timoguana. Timoguana. Now, what does Timo mean? What does Timo mean? Okay, if the original name of Tomuka Indians is Timoguana, Timo usually means honoring God. Right there. Timo Guana. Honoring God. That's where you get Timotheus and Timothy from. Timo. Right? Santeriwa as Timogona. The chief of the Tamuka, Timogona. Honoring God, Timo. Let's find Gona. Watch this now. Watch this. Okla Waha. Okla means nation or tribe. Just like Oklahoma. Inhabited the coastal mainland of southern Georgia. Timogona. Timo is honoring God. In Sanskrit, then you get, right, you get Gana, Guana, excellence, merit, excellence, positive quality. Gana, Guana. See it? Gana, stuff like that. Timo Gana. Some type of God, honoring God with excellence, virtue, people, virtue. Virtue. Because G-O-N-A is really G-U-A-N-A or G-U-N-A. Right? Virtue, attribute, talent, good characteristics. Timo Guana. That's deep. That's deep. That's the name of that tribe, people. Timo Guana, right there. North Florida. That's fire. That's fire. And I want people, I don't show y'all this to stop researching it. If y'all know something more than me, you keep researching it. It's other words that go along with this stuff. The rivers, the damn lakes, the mounds, all this stuff go along with wordplay from an ancient culture that's been changed. So Timo, in ancient languages mean, like I showed you, honoring God. Ain't no way around it. Right? Then you get all this other stuff. The Greek got, to me, honor, respect, and value. Your ancient language created these other languages. Then you get Timothy, right? A variation of an ancient Greek name. Timo, still coming from honoring God. Now, why is that these words so ancient and they used over here? These words way older than Greek and Roman and Creole and all that other shit y'all be trying to teach. You know, Aramaic and all that shit is not older than this. Nowhere near it. Now, they try to say Timo comes from ancient Greek, stemming from Tomoa, which means to honor, esteem. Greek got it from somebody who was talking about Tomoa. It's the same word. Let me see. Tamor in Latin, honoring the divine. Honoring the divine in Latin. Spanish get it, right? Where they getting these words from? Where are they getting these words from? You see it? Timo, Tamor, ancient Roman word, honoring the divine. Reverence, which sides in the honoring the divine. Now, why is a tribe in America got the Timo or the Timor, Tomuguano, Tomugana, Tomogana. I can't say it, but y'all get what I'm saying. Temu, the online store, might be Temu. The word is there, y'all. You can't. I just want to give y'all a thought process to study this stuff, and y'all DM me and let me know what y'all think when y'all researching it, right? Because these words go back so far, older than all the culture over there, right? So why are these tribes named after stuff like that? I can only imagine how old the names come from. Now, let me give you another example. One more example, and I'm gonna take some questions. Y'all hop in the box. One more example. Now, if Native Americans came to the Mississippi River, right? Choctaw legend relates to many centuries of Choctaw and Chickasaws, led by the two brothers, Choctaw and Chickasaw, came from the west. On crossing the Mississippi, they found the country occupied by the Nahunla giants, who were very, they told me they was like light brown skin. That's what they try to say, but you know. But anyway, Nahunla is Nachal. Nahunla is Nachal, the Nachal giants. Nahunla giants, Nahunla, Nachal, same people as the Nachal Mizraim, Nachal Mizraim, Nachal, Nahunla giants on the Mississippi River, the same bloodline. Now, you get it? Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. You get it? We named the Nile. Mississippi River is 40 million years older than the Nile, people. Stop playing. Mississippi River 70 million years old, they say. The Nile 30. Who is the father of rivers? The Mississippi River, nigga. Damn the Nile. If y'all just want to play like that, we 2 times older than the Nile. You want to go research and go look. Now, only reason the Nile is significant because our people went there. Only reason. Now, if we got the same Nahunla giants, who you think the Egyptians is, people? Nahunla giants on the Mississippi River. Right there. Nahunla is Nachal, people. Nahunla, associated with Nachal. We name the river over there the Nachal Mitzrayim. We older than them. We named the motherfucker. Who you think them giants is they talking about that first got to Egypt? Mississippi River people. It's the same name. Native Americans ran up on tall, melanated people that look just like the first Egyptians. They put this shit in books, letting you know that we was already here with a whole different culture. Now, let's get into the words. Let's get into the words. Let's get into the words. Now, Nachal. This is when the knowledge come in. Watch this. Nachal is what? I wonder what language that is. What language is that? Nahunla, Nachal? We weren't speaking no Hebrew. We were speaking Creole. You a motherfucking lie. You a motherfucking lie, big dog. All you motherfuckers that don't understand this shit, talking about we trying to be religious and you steady sneak this in the Bible, that's all the knowledge you got. We ain't got to sneak this the Bible, nigga. We created the language it was written in. So ain't no use to us even talking about religion. That's the only comeback you got. You ain't deep enough. You think you is, but you still swimming in the kiddie pool. Now, what language were them giants speaking? Huh? If we name the motherfucking river Nachal, and our people were called Nahunla, which is Nachal, they were speaking Paleo. Now, roll the corn. Now, let's get a little deeper truth. If these fake-ass Native Americans come up with the word Choctaw, where they get it from? Our people were saying Shakla, and they stole it. Them same Nahunla giants, tall, melanated, mound-building agriculture, close to pure with nature people, who never bothered nobody with trying to help other people around the world, was attacked. But they were saying a certain word that go along with agriculture. The Shakla people. Where you think they get their goddamn, they don't make up no words, they don't create no languages, they have no culture. They have to get the culture from you. You gotta decipher it. Now, roll the corn. Now, where did these hunter-gatherers try to claim they some type of goddamn Shakla? Where they get it from? Right there. Shakla. Right there. Yeah, what it mean? What it mean? What it mean? This is where they get the word from. They translating paleo words into English, trying to steal the shit. Shakla, which means agriculture people. So them damn giants on the Mississippi River were farming, saying a certain word for farmer, agriculture, Shakla, Shakluat. Now let's go see if Shakla associated to Choctaw. Let's go see. They might lie. Now I got the old receipt though. It's all good. Yes! Shakla is direct reference to the Choctaw language. Where that language come from, big dog? Hebrew. Do I gotta prove that? I gotta show y'all any more receipts. It's cultural assimilation. People been speculating who we was the whole time. I'm gonna prove it. I don't come to play. I don't get on here to lie about aliens and play. Our history has been fucking taken and we on the internet lying and playing. We ain't got time for that. We got to break the code. Somebody got to break the goddamn code, bro. Somebody got to free your mind and your spirit from bullshit and give you the original meaning so you can know who you was. Now, let's start right there. Let's start right there. If we give Native Americans that word, they turn it into the Choctaw tribe, culturally assimilate us, then they lie about enslaving us, and we come from Africa, take all our agriculture land, come up off the shit, move our ass to Tulsa and goddamn New Mexico and goddamn that land, the Shakla, Hebrew, cultivated for thousands of years, made them hunter-gatherers rich than a motherfucker. Now, for everybody else sitting right there in Mississippi who didn't go nowhere, who stayed there and farmed their own land in Alabama and Georgia, that didn't go to Oklahoma and Florida and Carolina, and Tennessee and Kentucky and goddamn Ohio and Michigan. Who y'all think their ancestors is? Your great grandmama just moved from the farm 60 years ago, nigga. Same bloodline as the Shakla, the Nahumla giant. That German man, I ain't gonna say his name, but he said the African American is the jewel of nature, the jewel of God. They the real people. That's why they want you to think he was evil. He told you the truth. He dug in the mounds and ran the DNA. He know he know exactly who we are. He put it in a book. He had a speech in Germany talking about it. He knew them other people was culturally assimilating you, finna take over the world. That's why he went against them. Think about it. Where you think he get that symbol from? Out of the mounds, people. The SWA symbol, where you think it come from? It's a mound builder symbol. That ain't no damn German symbol. Roll the coin. Shata Numpa. Yes, Shakla, spelled Shakla, is a direct reference to the Choctaw language. Come on, bro. That's Hebrew. Bro, there ain't no motherfucking other language but Hebrew. That's why these niggas be trying to tell you Creole and French and Spanish and Aramaic and you're speaking Islamic language. Nigga, it's not our language. That ain't our language. Y'all are the spiritual holy people that took the knowledge around the world. It's still in you today. Your ancestors were farming land because that's their culture. And the Hebrew language come from agriculture. You get it? They ain't create that language to talk to know Jesus. They created that language to talk about survival and agriculture things. Then it became biblical when it got took to other lands. Because you the one that said, thou shalt not kill and steal and destroy and covet wives and mess with animals. You don't yoke the cow when you work them. You let the cow eat the corn while he work, nigga. You leave your outside of your field for the other people who hungry in the area. Your people created morals and standards. They took it and made it religion to try to find a way of living. They didn't have it, people. Before them people could read, think about this. In the Bible, the Tower of Babel, the languages are confused. Why are the languages confused? If the holy language, so-called, came from Africa and the Middle East, there should be all original language. What a fucking confusion come in at? I understand the confusion now. The confusion was our people were trying to communicate with y'all motherfuckers, and we had different languages. Now the confusion came. Make perfect sense. It wasn't ever no confusion over here. The confusion was over there. They still confused in Jerusalem and Palestine. They still confused. Am I lying? I get to looking a little deeper. Roll the coin. I keep looking a little deeper because it's there. Now we go find mandrakes on the wall in Egypt, mandrakes from America. We get to finding corn. We get to finding cedar and juniper tree boats. Now I'm starting to see all my culture on another land, and they trying to claim it as theirs. But y'all ain't got no juniper trees over there in Africa. People, stop while you ahead, right? Now the symbolism pops out right in your face everywhere you go. Roll the coin. Now every time you look at it, you can see it, right? You get a sphinx with Zayin on it. The first plow. Hebrew, hay. Right there. Water, mem. He who is loved by the lady, Hathor. A sphinx with Paleo Hebrew on it. Now you start to realize it's the same culture. You can't deny it. Because when you know these symbols, you cannot deny it, people. Then you start to see stuff like our peoples fighting Africans and fighting Middle Eastern people on the walls in Egypt. We start to see the truth. Then we start to see stuff like this on the walls. That's an African. I don't care what nobody say. That's our people. That's an African. We got the bow and arrow for Tasseti. I thought we were the same people. Why we at war on the wall? You got to ask yourself these questions. If we were the same people, we wouldn't be going upside this nigga head. And I hate to talk like that, but if we the same people, we wouldn't be going upside this man's head. My boy said, is that the feds? See? You got to look a little deeper. You got to open your mind. Open it up. Stop letting them people block your truth. It's in our face. You just got to be able to decipher the truth, bro. Look at the walls. Look at the damn walls. Roll the coin. Let's keep looking at the enemy. Let's keep looking at the enemy. Copper color African. The Sphinx teaching come with us, not him. Keep looking. The Sphinx, why is he a Sphinx? He's just an African. That's not his culture. That's our culture over there. These ain't no two different people from the same land. These people come from another land. That's why they speak of two lands. They know this shit. And I ain't trying to be harsh or funny or none of that. I'm just trying to show you the real truth. Our people said make your enemy your footstool. King Tut footstool got an Arab and an African on the footstool. I mean, I the only nigga ever studied this. Come on, y'all. Wake up. Them our people they pulling out the ground over there. putting them in museums. Talking about they Africans. They're not Africans. They know it. First they claim African, now they claiming they Arabian people now. They done switched it up 2 or 3 damn times. You hunter-gatherers. It's not y'all culture. This is not y'all culture. This ain't y'all culture over there. Who flag that is? The government didn't make that flag. They stole the symbolism. There's Tamari. Land of the eagle. Red, white, and blue stars of Altair. We are the astrologers. Not Africans. You see us on the boat? Shit came on the boat. Thoth said the records and the knowledge in astrology and the pyramid building math came on a boat, a ship. The teaching of Thoth. It came on a ship. We buried the motherfucker under the pyramid. When they go under the pyramid, what they find? They want to teach you it's a damn spaceship down there. But it's a real ship with American wood, with our records carved right in the wood. I better go look at this stuff. Our records right in hieroglyphics. In the books, it said Hebrew was too long to write. So they shortened it down to hieroglyphics. Short form. These people spoke all them languages. Both of them languages are our language. That's why they over there acting like it's an African language. It's not. Yo, these people were amazing. People, he wasn't no small time nickel and dime. These people created 90% of the culture on the planet. 95% of it. Roll the coin. So now you got to look at these people ain't nothing but ancient Indians, people. That's all they is. Ancient Indians. They brought the indigo, the purple dye, to these lands over there. They did that. Roll the coin. What date this is? May 25th. Copper color people, Middle Easterners, Africans. I know I ain't tripping, bro. Look at the monument. I know I ain't losing my mind. It makes sense. That symbol ain't even African. That's Dalet right there, which means Delta now. And the key to life, the Ankh, is the summer solstice for the harvest. Them people don't know nothing about no harvest over there till we got there. Come on, I gotta show y'all a couple more receipts because I just want y'all to understand, and when you study it, you can see it, right? Just study it and you can see it, and it all started to make sense, right? May 25th. Let me go back to them receipts. Make your enemy your footstool, right? Make your enemy your footstool. Let's go find King Tut footstool. I know I got it somewhere. Roll the coin. Watch this. Now, if these were the people who originally had this stuff, why are they on the enemy list? It don't make no sense. It don't add up to me, y'all. It don't add up to me, y'all. It just don't add up. It don't add up. African tribes fighting against us. We the only two niggas in the world, right? Where the rest of the niggas at? Ain't no more. Ain't no more. It's just us and Africans, right? But it's a difference. It's a difference. It's a big difference. Let me show y'all the whole picture so you won't think I'm tripping. Because ain't no way in the hell we supposed to be on shooting black folks with arrows. Ain't no way. Here go the whole picture right here. They go the Arab people getting hit by us by arrows. Tasseti, the land of the bow and arrow. We got the oldest arrows in the world found in America, made out of flint. We got arrows stuck in mammoths in America. We've been shooting bow and arrows. That's why we were so efficient with the bow and arrow, riding horses and chariots. We had already done it. There's not even them people culture, bro. Look at the horse with the jury on, pulling the chariot, fighting against Arabs, Middle Eastern people, Mongolian backgrounds. They showing you what's going on. Roll the corn. They showing you. Look at the Africans on the wall, hit by the bow and arrow, the American bow and arrow. Getting trampled by a big-ass horse and copper-colored people. I ain't making this shit up. It's the truth. For trying to attack the land and take the agriculture. It's the truth, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to bash Africa today. But boy, I got to tell y'all the truth. I got to give it to you. Raw, uncut. Got to give it to you raw and uncut. You put your enemies on your sandals. What kind of people that is? Africans? I'm sorry. Who kind of people this is? Oh, I'm tripping, huh? We wearing the feather and shooting bow and arrows. What they feathers at? What they bow and arrows at? We all know feathers and bow and arrows come from America, man. Come on now. Let's just be realistic. Let's just be realistic. Roll the corn. Let's keep looking. Mummy foot case with enemy images. Enemies. Enemy. Who these niggas down here? Who these folks over here? Roll the corn. Enemies. African. Who are these people? Greeks? Romans? Who are these motherfuckers? This African. We already know that. Who is him? A Greek, a Roman, or I don't even fuck it. It don't even matter. Now, it don't even matter. We know they ain't us. It don't matter. These are people trying to teach you your history. These are people trying to teach you your history right here. These two. We got Moorish bloodlines, North Africans, and we got these other motherfuckers who try to teach you your history. Right? Now, why are these people attacking? goes back to the old truth. It goes back to the truth. Why are they attacking you so bad? Why the Native Americans attacking you over here? Same reason. Egypt faced invasions and attacks by neighboring empires and nomads and rivals, forces eager to control or plunder its abundant grain storage and fertile farmlands. That's why they was attacking your people. Not just in Egypt, everywhere. The first Ubaid Sumerian culture got attacked, got they cornfield, got they crop fields took and mounds. Then you take over Egypt, you attack them, enslave them. You come right to America, attack us. Native Americans were attacking us for food before the colonizers came. Then the colonizers came, attacked our ass for some more food. Because your ancestors told you the man that does not till the soil is the real devil. The man who does not till the soil is the real evil on the planet. This is written in stone. We already know if your ass ain't got no crop field, your ass evil. You trying to steal something. You thief. We try to teach you and you still stealing. Those are the chosen people. Everybody else is not chosen. I wouldn't give a damn what none of these other people talking about and trying to teach. If your ancestors come from stealing land and taking over land and you are a hunter-gatherer. If your mama talking about we taught the black people how to grow corn, you a hunter-gatherer. Think I ain't see the receipts? Africans did not till the soil. They did not build ships, people. When you seen an African ship? just keep it real. Show me an African ship that traveled to America. You can't. They not seafarers. So how you gonna try to make the first Egyptians Africans? They ain't even seafarers. Like we just stupid, like we slow. Ancient Africans are not seafarers. They don't build nothing they get on the water, people. Nothing. They might have a little old bitty little bullshit little thing to get in the river a little bit, but not no big ship to hit the ocean. We have never seen it in history. I studied it. I never found one. I'm trying. Only time them people start getting ships is when they start buying ships from our people. We were serving niggas ships. You want to buy a zip? I mean a ship. Come on over into the dock. Hunter-gatherer, buy you a ship. I mean a zip. I mean a ship. Come on, bro. Them people ain't never built no ships. Africans and Europeans learned shipping from us. The Phoenician, the Egyptian, the Sumerian. You ain't never found no ship over there. You looking at all this history, you don't see no ships. They ain't even got no slave ships. and that's 3,000, 5,000 years later. They barely got a slave ship to even get over here. A indigenous serving ship. Barely got them regular motherfuckers. Bro, they pulled a Phoenician ship. Now, they say they found it in Levant. In the Mediterranean Sea. But I believe they found their ship in America. They pulled a Phoenician ship out the ground somewhere. I've been trying to find out where they got it from. They put the ship back together out of the ground, people. They had took the lumber off for like a puzzle. They put it back together. Put it on the Mississippi River. Sailed that motherfucker right to Africa. That ship had to be 4,000 years old. 4,000 years old. They sailed it right to Africa and sailed it right back to the Mississippi River. That boat sits in a museum on the Mississippi River right now. You can go see it. That boat still works today. You think I'm lying, don't you? Let me show you better than I can tell you. Show you better than I can tell you. Let me show y'all something. They call it a replica, but they capping. They found this ship. The Phoenician Museum in Montrose, Iowa. Aleppo wood. They call it Mediterranean oak. They capping. Mediterranean pine. Y'all capping. Ain't no pine trees in the Mediterranean unless we planted them. You hunter-gatherers. So they try to lead you to where they want you to think it's from, Mediterranean, because they know that boat built, them people on that boat built cities in the Mediterranean, so they give you an alternate history. But why the fuck the boat in Iowa if the boat come from the Mediterranean? It's supposed to be in the Mediterranean, right? Why is it Iowa? Why? Come on, man. Why the damn boat sit over here in Iowa? And they sailed it. They sailed the boat to the Mediterranean and sailed it right back over here. There you go right there. Built by Phoenicians. Watch this. There you go, Phoenician Ship Museum right there. On the Mississippi River in Iowa. They sailed that boat all the way to Africa and bring it right back. No problem. No problem. Look. No problem. Oldest ship replica in the world. Cap. Look at them on the water in the ship. Look at them. Watch the video of them using it. Ship still work. Ship still working. Look where it's at. Look where it's at. The Phoenician Ship Museum. Do anybody know what Nouveau, Hour, see that? It's a big ass mound right there. Big, huge mound right there and right there by the museum. You see that? Nauvoo. Hour. Let's go look. They pulled their ship out their mound, I'm telling you, bro. Phoenician goddamn ship. Watch this. Nauvoo Hour. Mounds. Tore down. They tore the mound down. Watch this. They capping. I got the receipt. Tell me ain't no mounds right there. Cap. Sacred Hopewell Mounds, Nouveau. Here go one of them. Book of Mormon got it in there. Look right there. Right on the Mississippi River. Watch this. Nouveau Mounds. See how the internet be lying and shit? Just lying for no reason. Dumb-ass computer. Mounds. Mounds. Outside Nouveau, Illinois. Right there. Then y'all got the damn Phoenician ship. Right there. Who are the Phoenicians? The Sidonians. Yellow belly, sapsucker. That's your name. I didn't make that up. The Phoenicians are the Sidonians. You know what Sidon is? Yellow belly. Yellow belly. You know what the real Sidon is? Yellow belly. Right here. There you go. Mississippi Delta. Yellow belly. You learned something today, Yellow belly? Come on, Yellow belly sapsucker. That's your name. The Mississippi Delta is the origin of the Phoenician. That's why the Book of Mormon's called the Mississippi River in the Delta the Sidon River. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man, Miss Yellow Belly. Them people took that over there to the Mediterranean. The ships are still at the mounds where they found it at. Come on. And there was a temple the Mormons bought in Nouveau, a stone temple right across the Mississippi River, aligned perfectly with the summer solstice, with the mound in the temple. They turned it into a church. They turned it into a church. Y'all want to see it? Nouveau, John Smith. The creator of the Mormons got the church and turned it into a church. It sits right across from a burial mound across the Mississippi River that was tore down. Roll the corn. You can stand on top of that mound they tore down and look right across to the church. You got a view right here. Same alignment. Let me show it to you. It was already there. Baptism for the dead at the Nouveau Temple. That's the Mississippi River. The mound on this side. Where you looking from? Now, why is the Phoenician ship in a museum right there at the mound on the other side of the river from the temple? It's a Hebrew ship, bro. They know it. It's a Hebrew ship. The symbols was all in the wood again. They're just not gonna. They ain't gonna let you do. They're gonna do something to the artifact and change it up so you can't see it. But you can visit this ship. The Mississippi River run right through that area. Right through it. Right down the center. Let me see. Hold on. See how they be lying? Watch this. Look at that. Sacred Hopewell Mound, Nouveau Owl. Now these Hopewell mound builders, same bloodline as the damn Phoenician. Same bloodline as the Phoenician. Facts. Same people. Hopewell, Mississippi, and all the same people up and down the Mississippi River. And they know it. Copper from the Great Lakes was taken on ships to the Mediterranean Sea. American copper. 90% pure copper. They found their copper all up and down the Mississippi River. Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, all up in Lake Michigan. This is where it come from, Lake Michigan. Then you find that same copper in Israel, Jerusalem, Egypt. Same copper, 99% pure. Then the Bronze Age start. Our people using tin with copper, making bronze. It's not even, I just showed you the mound builders of America, the first people to put that together. Then they take it to the rest of the world. They said it was not even in the Eastern Hemisphere before these people brought it over there. Facts. So who are the holy people? Who are these so-called spiritual people y'all stole the knowledge from? Our people. Simple. Love y'all, I'm in love with you. Love you, I'm in love with you. Okay. Who riding the horse in the chariot? We the first people riding the horse, man. These people, folks don't want to ride no horses. These our boats, man. They be lying about history, talking about the horse came from over here and over there. Man, we the first people to ride the horse, bro. Put the horse right on the front of the damn ship. Horsepower, nigga. Horsepower. You think horsepower will come from? We the first people to create that. Roll the corn. Were ancient Phoenicians the first to discover America? These people know this stuff. Bro, these people already know this stuff, man. They just be playing with you. Nah, nigga, we discovered Africa. Look what they got now. Look what they got. Leaving Florida, going right to the Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. See what I'm saying? They know. They already know what they shipped and did, bro. Expedition before Columbus. The Phoenicia expedition before Columbus. Yeah, y'all already know. Because y'all know all them American crops ended up in the Mediterranean Sea. They didn't supposed to be there. Oranges and mandrakes and grapes and shit. Y'all ain't had none of that over there. The Phoenicians were buried in orange groves with oranges growing from the tomb. In the desert. Bro, come on, man. Stop. Please. The mild people. Citrons is the fruit of the Hebrew. Lemons, oranges, mandrakes, all that type of stuff. That stuff comes from over here. Then you get to looking at the artifacts with the ships, with the horse still on the front of it. Canaanites, people. Who you think the Canaanites here they're talking about in the Bible? Same people. May apples in Egypt too, y'all. May apples in Egypt. May apples, mandrakes, May apples in Egypt. What you think she eating right here? What y'all think that is right there? It's a mandrake, bro. That's a May apple right there on the walls in Egypt. Our women eating them, growing them. Mandrake from America. Mandrake's in the Bible also. Come on, man. Who they talking about? These American fruit and Tamari people. These people even trying to make tobacco from Africa, they lying so hard. Tobacco Africanus. Stop it. What is the hell is tobacco Africanus? And the reason I know this to be true, look what they say. Tomb of Niket, Mandrake, Egypt, Mayapple. We planted Mayapples over there too. Roll the corn. We did that. There go another one. There go another one. Melanated Tamari bloodline. Female physicians in ancient Kemet. Doctors, people. We the first damn doctors. Y'all think these white folks the first damn doctor? I don't want to get rich like the white boy doctor. Yo, people are doctors for them hunter-gatherers ever could read. Physicians, doctors, taking care of their people with flowers, nurturer. This is goddess material. That's what I'm trying to tell people. You around here looking up to them other folks. You created the whole. Our people had schools set up for kids, teaching them this stuff. They ain't gonna teach you that. They just gonna show you shoot them up, bang, bang, and stab somebody at the track meet. All they gonna show you is bullshit. They ain't gonna show you your people were the first doctors. Made the first languages, made the first ships, made the first fruit trees on different folks' land. They ain't gonna teach you none of that greatness. We the first doctors, females. They ain't gonna teach you that. We had on the first makeup, all that shit. First jewelry, roll the coin, mandrakes. Wall painted tomb in the Ket, 18th dynasty, 1800 BC, holding a mandrake fruit. Ancient Egyptians associated it with love, desire, and passion. Mandragora plant was not native to Egypt. Y'all think I'm lying? The mandrake is not native to Egypt. They were using it for perfume and everything. You think I'm just making up the knowledge? I done studied this shit. Somebody gotta break the code. These ain't Africans, bro. Where they getting this stuff from? I'm gonna show you. And I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna show you this. This is where they getting it from. Their ancestors. It's ancestry, all of it. You got great ancestors. They got a bag of seeds right there. They go to plow. You bring the seeds of fruits and vegetables to a new land. You plow the field over there. You roll the motherfucking corn. And you keep it going and going and going for centuries. Because you figured out how to feed your people forever. Self-sufficient in nature. That's the Atlantean with the bag. It's the same meaning as the bag of the Sumerians got. It's the same meaning of the bag the Tula Atlantean got in Mexico. It's the same meaning as the bag they say is aliens, but that's an American bag of seeds. He ready to roll, he ready to get down on your land right now. No matter where you at. I'm already divine. I'm already knowledgeable. You can put me in the desert, in the grass, it don't even matter. Give me a river, I'm gonna make it what it's supposed to be. Y'all get y'all hunter-gatherer ass back and watch. Or you can come out here and learn if you're trying to become divine. Whatever y'all want to do. That's what he trying to tell you. What you want to do? I come to teach now, but y'all on that bullshit, I'm just going to roll the corner and eat with my people. And if you come attack me, you're going to put the bow and arrow on you. We want to teach you. That's the real covenant. The real covenant is with nature. They want to teach this. They went to teach it. But they got treated harshly and bad. People were attacking them. They were too nice and giving. We wasn't hungry and starving and scavenging like the rest of the world. So therefore, if you're not hungry and scavenging, you can show love. Love comes from a lack of, hate comes from a lack of something, people. You understand that? When people feel bad or treat people bad or act a certain type of way because they lacking something in their life. They lacking something that they probably see in you. So now they get to handling you type of bad. They get to, because they lacking something they think you can do. Or you might have this going better for you. Or it's something like that. That's when hate comes. That's when people get to acting funny with you and acting all nonchalant and all weird and shit because of lack of something. But if you are abundant and you abundant in what really matters, you can never be at a lack of nothing because your ancestor taught you the truth. Roll the corn. They weren't lacking. They got clothes, ships, they smell good, fruits, vegetables, places to live in the winter, royalty. They already got the sacred man for building pyramids and structures and temples. And you pull up on these other people who do not have what the knowledge that they have, even though they were trying to teach them. But hate and envy goes a long way when you just don't have. When you are abundant, you give to people. You a giver. When you're not abundant, you give nothing. It's just common sense. Right? Common sense. We went across these other cultures that didn't have nothing. So the royalty comes with abundance. Not monetary abundance, abundance of wisdom to become abundant. I ain't gonna just give you the fruit, I'm gonna show you how to do it. And their teaching comes all the way to today. You run across people that think they're not abundant. They act weird, they act funny with you, they do shit like that. Even though you might not have a whole lot, but you still come off as positive and abundant. People don't like this shit. They attack you and go at you for that. You can go to work with the same amount of money somebody else go to work with, eat your lunch, laugh and show love and be nice and go home, and people still hate you, and y'all got the same amount. Just because of your attitude. Just because you wasn't petty and acting petty, and I ain't getting you no $2 hamburger. And I'm gonna eat my little $2 hamburger. I ain't gonna get you. What that $2 gonna do? You could have bought that as a hamburger. Don't, you can't be petty. That's African. Africans are act petty like that. Right? Africans ain't giving nobody nothing. Chinese running our kids down in the street for a bottle of water. They petty, people. If I own that gas station, that boy, I don't care if he stole it, I would have bust out laughing. That boy just ran out of here with some water, man. When he come back in, I'm going to roast him. We not finna harm him, bro. He come back in, bro, why you steal the water, bro? You could have asked me for the goddamn water. I'm just going to roast him. Old school roasting do the job. We ain't finna touch him, though. And he didn't even steal the water. I'm just giving y'all what I'm saying. There's two different cultures, people. They culture trained to kill for nothing. Arabs will cut your whole arm off if you steal a goddamn potato. You steal a potato over there, them Arabs see them phone, cut your whole hand off. That's a different culture. You know why they do that? That potato is worth so much to them, they'll kill for it. Over here, we like a potato. Man, get that goddamn potato and go put it in the oven and get your ass out. Over here, we like potato. I got a whole sack on the floor. Get that nigga them potato. Give him some butter, some cheese, too. Get your ass up. Not many potatoes I got up in this motherfucker. It's a different culture. You are abundant in what really mattered. Africa not finna give your ass a strawberry, a grape, a peanut. They not finna give you nothing. Them Arab people, they not finna give you nothing. Go in there and get and steal something out their store while they try to kill you. They done made 50 million in the hood, and a kid or a child gets them now later, they ready to die about it. That's a whole nother culture, bro. Now you're starting to see it. Starting to see it now. It's the truth. You see it now. Asians, Arabs, Africans, YT people, all petty. You can't even stand outside and throw a fishing rod in the water without them walking up on you. Because they petty. They thinking in their head, you're going to get all the fish out the water. That nigga gonna pull all the fish out, ain't gonna be none for us. They so petty, bro. This is the land of abundance. Ain't no running out of no fish. Take your ass back to Europe with that thinking. They want to sell you the fish, the water, the trees, the fruit. They want to sell you everything of nature because they never had it. So now they must go to water, take it over, and sell it back to the people who created it. That's how they got rich. They don't get rich from being lawyers and doctors. Then later on, their family stole agriculture and land and got rich off of it. Start selling $5 tickets to go see your ancestors in museums. Shit. That's what they were doing. It was a handful of families from Europe who had monetary gain, and they were hooked to the Roman Catholic Church. And the only reason they had money was because they took over ancient agriculture fields of melanated people in Europe and Africa. Then they started finding minerals after that. The royal family got rich off agriculture, people. They ain't did nothing your grandmama ain't do. King Elizabeth and them and shit, y'all looking up to. Them people got rich off agriculture from a land they took from our people a long time ago. They ain't did nothing special. Why you think the Queen of England owned all the land in the Mississippi Delta for all them years? They still live on them lands called the Cornwall. They know exactly what they got rich off of, people. They dug in your mound, put all the artifacts out, put them in their museums, and sold the crops your ancestors were growing on their land. These cities start springing up around them ancient crop fields in Europe. That's how they got paid. Stealing gold and diamonds out of people's mounds and tombs and selling your crops. That's how they got rich. They ain't done nothing special. Your grandma was out there farming back in such and such Alabama and Georgia, same way. But she ain't still her land. They come from my ancestry. So now you understand how these people claim to be the royal bloodline. They live on the royal bloodline's ancient land. The Moors got it after us, and then the white royalty took it over from the Moors with the Roman Catholic Church. Crusades. You get it? You get it? Yes, Queen Elizabeth, I think, owned, one of them queens owned all the land in Delta. They sold it, though. They got all the crops out there, and when it started dying off, they sold it and kept the money. So your ancient culture from America built these cities all around the world, coming from here, putting our crops in those areas. We mixed with these Africans and ancient melanated Europeans. Then you get Moors. Moors started attacking us too. We got out their way. Then the Moors owned the castles and the land. That's when they ran Europe for 800 years. This when they started bringing out all these white people, having babies with them, using them for slaves in Europe, North Africa. Them same white people y'all use as slaves start putting armies together, learning the knowledge, switching it over to religion. Then they built the Roman Catholic Church. Why you think the Romans were the first people putting people on crucifixes? This when they was coming back for what they felt like them people done to them. They done it to them. So they came back and done it to them. But that wasn't our fault. They wiped out the whole Africa and Europe with the Christian army. At first, they were just unaliving people that believed in religion. They couldn't kill enough of them. So they had to join them. Think about it. Why does the Roman Catholic Church crucify Jesus and then they come back with the Roman Catholic Church? That's the biggest contradiction of history. Why did y'all crucify so-called Jesus and the people? And y'all come right back and now y'all got the Roman Catholic Church. Did that make sense? They couldn't crucify enough people to get it out of them. You can't beat them, join them. So now, we're going to be the biggest religious institution in the world. You can't beat them. You can't unalive it out of the people. They lining up to die. They believe in something. We're going to monetize that. It's too powerful. Y'all go around and gigging all these old tombs and all these people, round them up and take all the literature and bring it back. We're finna write a book. I'm telling y'all, let's go find all the literature out there in Egypt and Samaria, and let's go find all the literature with the Moors that live on these people's ancient land. Come on. Bring it all in. We're gonna put it on the table. At the round table, Knights Templar. And we're gonna write a book with their information. We're gonna change all the lines. We're gonna change it to how we look. We're gonna make sure they know nature's people are evil, because that's who we were going against, nature's people. Make them evil. Say they sacrifice people when they really were just putting plants back to the earth, but say they were sacrificing people so we can have a reason to unalive them. They savages. They not smart. How they not smart and y'all learn from them? Y'all got it from them. The Sumerians talked about the Noah story 3,000 years before the Bible. So how y'all created? If the story was written 3,000 years before y'all got to, okay. But anyway, we're going to take it. We know it's powerful. Put all our knowledge in there. Put our people in the book. Switch a couple things around. Everything they do that powers them up, we're gonna switch it in the book. Instead of saying Mother Earth made women in the image of Mother Earth, we're gonna say God made man in the image of God. Jesus, or God. We're gonna switch all that shit up. We gotta take all that mother goddess shit out of there. All the mother goddess, fertility, it got to come out. We'll leave some of that star lamb and shit in there to fuck with their mind. But we got to take all of that shit out. All of it. The only mother goddess you're going to hear about is the Virgin Mary, which is Virgo. Right? Only one you're going to hear about. The Holy Trinity. Because we got to keep that. That's the basis of the information. We're going to tie it to the Virgin Mary. Virgin means Virgo, right? We're going to switch all that around. Give it back to these niggas. Right? We're going to switch it all around. Roll the coin. And give it back to them. In another form. Well, they still can feel it, but they getting tricked. Virgo is deeply intertwined with the ancient mother goddess archetype, symbolizing the fertility of earth and the harvest. So, if Virgo is the Virgin Mary, the first Virgo teaching come from the mother goddess of fertility, the earth, and the harvest. You get it? Then the Greeks get it, then all the other people get it, and it gets bigger and bigger. It turns to religion. You get it? Virgo is virgin. Now, Holy Trinity, Jesus, God, Virgin Mary. All right? The real Holy Trinity is Osiris, resurrecting in the spring, the harvest, the summer solstice. Then you get Virgo coming after the summer, the protector of the harvest. That's the real Holy Trinity. That's why the Sphinx is aligned with Leo going into Virgo, the protector of the river, the protector of the harvest. The face of the Sphinx is Virgo, people, the mother goddess. The body represents Leo, the face represents Virgo. That's why it's a lion with a woman's face. It faces a star called Regulus. Regulus is the star between Leo and Virgo. That's what the Sphinx really means. You get it? It's all agriculture knowledge. Knowledge of the land, knowledge of the planet. Stars taught us what to do on the ground. That's why it became so important. They took the star knowledge of our stories of stars and turned them into gods. You get it? So every god you can think of got a star story behind his name. I can break it down. But in America, we had, we didn't have all that. We just talked about the great spirit of earth. We used all that stuff and we put animals to it. Like, the falcon, the ibis. We did that. Not Egypt, not Africans. We came up with the ibis and the falcon and the black dog of Anubis. We are the first astrologers. Anubis is a star alignment. Thoth is a star alignment. Thoth is Cygnus. You get it? And it turned into other things as it went around the world. Love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. I ain't gonna keep babbling all day. Y'all hit me the DM for the We Know the Truth Now shirts, the real Indians. I'm starting to mail off the first orders I got today. That's why I'm finna go and get off live and start getting them together, sending them out. Hit me in my DM if you want to place an order, man. I love y'all. Appreciate the support, man. Hope y'all learned something. Go to my YouTube if you missed the first part of this live and check it out, man, because it's a bit of powerful knowledge in every live I drop. And I do that on purpose because it got to be something that we ain't learning, something we not connecting. We got to start connecting this back to the absolute truth, man. Detox, appreciate you. But if y'all want to get a shirt, holler at me. I got red, white, and brown on these, and I got the hoodies too. And I'm starting to, they mailing out today. The first 10 orders mailing out today. And I'm going to mail out like about 10 orders a day. So y'all give me a little patience. They coming to you. Everybody who I got on there for the other ones, I'm going to send y'all the new ones instead. So love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. Bow my head to my people. Y'all stay safe.